Hello everyone, Aganoff here. Welcome back to Tales of Phantasia, where we last just got Ifrit. I might show him off soon. Actually, you'll get to see him here. I'm gonna have claws use Ifrit. Hopefully. Nope, didn't get to. Thunderblade killed everything. I could have stopped Archie from casting, but anyway, this time, how are we doing actually? We've got 22,000 gold, so we're in fairly good condition. We have our actual goal right now, which is to go down into the underground of the mine shaft, but first thing I want to do is heal up here, because you can't do this project on low health. And I'm gonna restock on all our healing items, cause let me tell you, it's one hell of a rough trip that we're going on. I don't know that what we have in terms of healing items. We may have good stuff, we may not. So we need some of these, some of these. I think I can afford these. Phantasia bottles are a must for stuff coming up. Let's get a couple of those. Get our holy balls back up to full, because I'm gonna want to use them. That's good, and we have enough money for we still have enough money for the trip over and back a few times. And that will be about all. So our destination is the mine shaft, Moria Mines. The Mines of Moria. I kind of think it's got its name from there, honestly, or somewhere similar. Anyway, yeah, 320 gold. Let's go. Whew. So where do we actually go from here? Well, we leave the port and we sort of go north this way here, and here's the entrance. This is a long-ish dungeon. Yep, we've got his royal warrant to go in here. This cave is full of enemies, as you can see, who I don't deal the best damage to. Do I need to equip her with... Right, I gotta remember how I save TP on Archie down here. Skills, Archie. Right, I have to do this. I have to allow her to use all of her abilities so that she can use her cheap abilities as well as her expensive abilities. Though this means she'll use debris fall a lot. And there's a treasure chest here with an iron shell. There's a switch there, but let's just go down these stairs. This is the main path down, except it's blocked here, so we have to find another way. That other way involves the switch for a start. Yep. And you hear something go. If you come over here, this path is open. It was previously closed. I'm probably going to start using holy bottles. Just so that we can get through here without getting absolutely wrecked. And The goal is to try and save some MP. Or TP in this case. What have I been playing recently that is MP? Star Ocean Phantasia. It's actually an interesting topic that brings up. You have a bunch of switches like this which open doors. Star Ocean, when I was like, okay, I'll play this random game that is blocked off. Anyway, I've been playing a bunch of games recently, looking at some RPGs on like PSP and some other places. And what I've noticed is there's a for you, Ifrit. There's a trend in what I'll describe as, what are they? Action RPGs. Yeah, they are they lack the refinement of some older action RPGs. Like somehow it feels like this one moves, the other one doesn't. It feels like Tales of Phantasia, for instance, has a better battle system than Tales of Eternia, or at least the main character's swordplay feels better. It may just be that I haven't played enough of Eternia yet to be able to actually understand how to use Reed, who's the main character of that game, or at least the male swordsman lead, even though you start off with an axe. Of course, it's also got the blocking system and other stuff like that, which would have been nice in this game, but just wasn't a thing. Alright, gotta get a little more, there we go. There's a lot of treasure chests in this dungeon. Protect ring, beef, 2000 gold, not bad. Yeah, a lever. I am going to use a holy bottle, because otherwise we're going to be in for a hell of a time. I mean, I have a pretty good amount of faith that we can fight everything in here. Right, there's an off button there that makes you go off something, but we want to go on. That's actually for flight, just so you know. Can only be using undone Ifrit at this rate. There's more expensive ones. Allow Sylph and Gnome. So at least he'll just waste a small amount of TP sometimes. There's nothing that can be done here. Oh, there is this. We're now flying. Why do we want to be flying exactly? Gotta deal with those bats when they're harassing Archie and Claws, because otherwise we won't get casting done. I could honestly make the formation more spread out and put like Mint in the back so that she takes hits instead, but I don't want Mint getting hit either. It's kind of the shitty thing about having 3 casters and 1 swordsman and getting surrounded. You sort of got to spread out Claws over both the back and the front. We want to avoid going on that because that'll put us back down. And these buttons here, we fly right over them. If we'd stood on them, that would have closed. We want to get off here. No problem if it's like this. Or even if it was just everyone was behind us. magic being effective even. I just found effort to be effective there, so I'm not particularly concerned about Claws using lots of magic, because I can just switch him off and we'll be able to beat enemies and restore his TP a bunch. I hope that was the right choice, yep. Yeah, it was. And they go overkill for a single bat. Of course they do. This is the way it goes. Anyway, like, I have been playing a whole bunch of games, like, and the thing is, you're in this three-dimensional fight versus, say, a bunch of what? Alright, this area here, this guy, I know there's a hidden passageway here somewhere, blah blah blah. Okay, so what do? Here's something suspicious. It's the only one not lit. What do? It's a lever. Try moving it. We get a passageway. Okay, what do we want to do? We first want to go in here and fight deadly toads. Like in a lot of these games. Oh crap. Mint. This is why I want the Phantasia bottles, because this is going to happen a lot. Status ailments are your bane here. Anyway, like the thing about these games is you're in this 3D fight, and you can only attack the enemy from two sides. It's kind of ridiculous. So it's action based, but yeah. What we want to do is quickly get up here and wait for it to go onto there. She can spend a long time just roaming around this room, and you want her to go onto that button as quickly as possible so that you can be on the other button. Yeah, weird. And that's how you get that item. Right. So it's up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Okay. We can't go down. So remember that. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. That's an important thing for just the head. And then there's a whole bunch of action RPGs that are they're just so clunky that they may as well not have made them action at all. You go up twice there, down twice, left, right, left, battle right. And he's finally using Self to save some TP, but not much. Alright, I probably still have Claws set to long range. And she uses the brief fall on one enemy. Effective use of TP, right? Spells like Lave are effective and cheap compared to her other spells, but she's got the Fairy Ring, so that did something, trust me. It may not feel like it, but open this, and you use that button, you open that. Now what do you do? Okay, now I can get back to fighting off cavemen. I'm probably gonna have to... Oh yeah, I'm healing up at full speed, aren't I? Aren't I? Why is the debris fall so effective yet so ineffective? It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, why does she use it with only one enemy? I probably want to heal a bit. So first aids all around to everyone but Claus, who, if I'm not mistaken, still has the holy symbol and the warrior's crest equipped. Yeah, don't have anything better for him. Anyway, we want to go through here, but there's a switch. What do we do with switches? We take a statue and we put it on them. Like I was saying, like all of these action RPGs so many of them just feel clumsy. And totally unrefined, like it makes no sense how they're supposed to work or anything like that. Just putting my thoughts out there, like there's no ability to, like, you can move around and you can attack and swing and stuff, but that's pointless because it has no, the moving has no meaning because it's just basically a slapfest. And here we are in the dark. This is a bit of a pain, but it's quite easily solved. There's not much that you have to do here. There's not much in the dark, and we're fighting gargoyles. Summon Ifrit and completely miss half of his attacks. And I'm being ridiculous with Claws using moves that are not effective at all. Wow. We want to go this way because this is the only way to go, and come up in here. There's a switch here which we want to hit. That switch gives us access to another area. This particular fight I think we can run from. I think we should run from, just to save time. Because we've been down here quite a while and these battles are getting to be quite a pain. Down here is someone who mentioned that switch. All you need to do is push it, but it's on cross somewhere. But we had a solution for that, didn't we? We have our ring, and we can get out of this one without fighting very easily. So we had a solution that this door would have been closed previously, and we're now on level 6. Alright, with its spikes, with its spiked floor. There's no treasure chests in here, I don't think. In this area, I don't think. No. The setup of this room is pretty weird, but if you wanna go over spikes, you can here. There's nothing past those spikes there, and we want to go this way. Right, this is where it gets interesting. Right, okay, let me just point this out. There's no point, absolutely no point, in you having one of the statues off. And there's no point in us fighting an ogre and a lizard fly. We get lemon gel, which is nice and all, but doesn't help all that much. And what we want to do is we want to go down this way, go across, go down. That's a way to avoid spikes, by the way. that little thing that I just did. Spikes will do a little damage every time you step on them. So you'd have to heal it, which is a pain in the ass. Go down here, and you'll notice this. Okay, it's not like the torch there was the switch on the floor above this one. We want to light this one on fire, and we wind up with this. Can't remember exactly how this works, but there's a trick to it. You see that treasure chest there? Don't walk towards it. The sign tells you. If you want it, back off. Okay, so we go around. I'm actually gonna see if what I think is how this works. Because this, I don't know exactly how this particular puzzle works. Whether it's just a matter of persistence or now it's there. Okay, yeah. This is just a matter of persistence, I think. Same sign. If you want to back off, we've backed off. We get a gold incense, which will sell for a lot. I need to find out where it sells best first, though, because it may sell for a lot later in the game. And is this? No, this is not the last one. Oh shit, I screwed up. We want to go up this time, because it's very much a this puzzle. This thing is very much about tricking you. Like, the thing is, it's like, oh, hey, yeah, do this, but it's a dead end. It's very much a trick, this whole thing. Same sign, Mystic Broom, which is a very, very much better broom for Archie. Yeah, that much better. 70 power better. A beautiful broom made from silver. We want to go through here again, and one more time onto the symbol. We're in a room full of what look to be candles. Anyway, we want to leave this fight as quickly as possible. I can't be bothered messing with our formation or anything like that. And a locked door. So what should we do? Well, do they light? Yep, they light. We'll light every one of them. As is the answer to most puzzles. With something flammable. Light it. At least it's what Legend of Zelda has taught me. Or if there's an eye, shoot it. And boom, door opens. Now there's something later that will trick you using that. The idea of the thing later that will trick you is that instead of lighting it, you've got to go up to it and examine it, because otherwise you'll get attacked with arrows. Damn people and their arrows. Which way is... That's the way forward, I believe. I want to actually avoid fights as much as... Do we still have the holy bottle going? Because I don't know. Let's use another one. It may not be the best thing for avoiding battles, but it is avoiding us some battles. There's nothing that way. So we do need to go this way. This area can get very, very confusing the further you get into it. Okay, so here we are at something. Good thing we still have our pickaxe and rope. You only ever need one of each. That's closed. This is not the one that tricks you. This is just one that you have to light. And Ifrit will deal with these guys, sort of, but half his fireballs will go somewhere else. It's kind of ridiculous. I think it's based on what enemies were there when he was summoned. Anyway, this is now open. We're 26 minutes into this recording. And this is the trick one. No. I'll show you what happens. That happens if you try light it. How much damage did that do? Only a little. We're going to take a lot of damage here. I can't. There may actually just be a flight switch somewhere. You know what? Yeah, there's a flight switch there. So what am I? There's a chest here. This is where you get the other Angelot incense, which is worth a fair bit of money. Even in Olive, I know you can get a lot of money for it, or in the main town that we're around, Alvanista. And there's the off. Right. We want to go down, but do we? Bit of healing going on, bit of me getting beaten up, but I heal quickly. Bit of debris fall, you know, the usual suspects. Anyway, even though we're getting pretty deep in here, we may have to end this episode soon. Because I feel like there's still a fair bit more to go. Alright, this area. We want to go down here first, I believe, because there's 2 treasure chests, ruined bottle, and apple gel. Can't carry any more. I'm going to use an apple gel simply because we may as well loot this place as much as we can. I'm going to need to use some orange gels before we leave. I haven't been using gels at the moment, but they're good to have. And I feel like sneezing, but that's okay. That happens a lot. I often feel the need to sneeze. Anyway, through here. Yep, this is it. What did I do then? Right, this place is a bit of a mess of a thing that you gotta do. First thing we should do. An Azusa. Just keep interrupting her, just keep interrupting her. Ifrit, don't go after the Azusa. Just keep interrupting her, just keep interrupting her. I need a better weapon. And I'll be getting one. In this dungeon. As a matter of fact. You can find those down here, so I think you can find ruin bottles down here. Not that that's really anything I want to do. What I want to do is go here, pull this lever, and we can go up the mine shaft a fair way, all the way to level 4, where there is another lever that lets us go all the way up to level 1. And you remember this orange gel? I'm making use of it. But we're going all the way back down because we kind of need to. But I'm going to call this half of Moralia mine shaft here. My name's been Ekanov, hope you've had a good time and good night or something like that anyway. Next time, we'll finish off the mine shaft. I'll see you then.